I was very determined when we have to do this. I feel the need to be effective and to defend our people.
A young nation is forever changed.
As I had lost a beloved brother. This was a great shock and undoubtedly affected my life in fundamental ways.
With echoes of Nazi Germany.
Oh my God, they are going to have a small Holocaust in this plane.
And a daring rescue mission that stuns the world. June 27th, 1976. Air France Flight 139 from Tel Aviv to Paris with 200 passengers aboard makes a scheduled stopover in Athens. Security is lax. The metal detector is unmanned, the X-ray technician inattentive. 56 additional passengers board the plane, and it departs for Paris. But 2 minutes after takeoff, 3 men and a woman leap to their feet, brandishing guns and grenades. Flight 139 has been hijacked. Captain Michel Bacchus, a pilot for 21 years, is confronted with the first hijacking in Air France history.
A terrorist had his gun continuously pointed at my head, and occasionally he would poke my neck to remind me not to look at him. We could only obey the orders of the terrorists.
Tricia Martel was en route to London for her mother's funeral.
Anybody who tried to protest, they would hit them with the butt of the gun or with their hand. You sit, you can't breathe, everything dries up, and all you can think of is, dear God, help me.
The hijackers announced that they have commandeered the flight in the name of the Popular Front for the Liberation of Palestine, the PFLP. They plant explosives along the aisles, search passengers, and collect passports. Their destination is unknown. Ilan Hartouv was traveling with his mother, Dora Bloch.
We heard a voice with a German accent telling us the whole story that we've changed direction. I was afraid that the German woman, either because she hated us or because she was absent-minded, she would throw the hand grenade and would all explode.
The 12-man crew and 256 passengers aboard the plane hail from a dozen nations. A babble of languages and the presence of young children adds to the chaos. But to air traffic controllers, Flight 139 falls silent. The loss of radio contact is immediately registered by the electronic ears of Israeli intelligence forces. A message is flashed to Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin. Flight 139, with a large number of Israelis aboard, has either crashed or been hijacked. At Tel Aviv's Lod Airport, military forces go on alert, expecting the plane to return to Israel. At the time, Muki Betzer was deputy commander of an elite Israeli commando force.
The practice and the tactic is that as soon as the plane lands on a predetermined runway, we trail it, and just as it stops, we break in through the doors and other areas that we have the means to swiftly break through using special explosives, and we free the hostages.
But rather than flying to Israel, the hijackers direct the plane south and land in Benghazi, Libya. Libyan dictator Muammar Gaddafi allows the plane to refuel, but will not allow it to stay. Hostage Tricia Martel pleads for a doctor and concocts the perfect ploy to be released from the plane.
He took my pulse and he said, "What's happening?" And I said to him, "I think I might be miscarrying. I'm 4 months pregnant, and if I start bleeding here, I'll die because there's no way you'll be able to stop the bleeding." So he just looked at the terrorists and he said to them, "We better get her off the plane."
Martel's clever ruse works. She is flown via Libyan Airlines to London and is debriefed there by Scotland Yard. She provides the outside world its first information on the terrorists, 2 Arab men and a German couple. The Germans are identified as Gabriel Krosch-Tiedemann and Wilfried Bos. They are terrorists for hire from the notorious Baader-Meinhof gang. Aboard Flight 139, the passengers endure 7 tense hours in the steaming cabin. When the plane finally lifts off from Libya, everyone speculates on the next destination. Will it be Damascus, Baghdad, Beirut? To everyone's surprise, they head instead to the Central African nation of Uganda.
Uganda,
The terrorists are greeted at Entebbe airport by Ugandan dictator Idi Amin Dada. It is estimated that Amin may have killed over 300,000 countrymen while taking over Uganda. With 5 wives and as many as 18 children, Amin is known in the West as Big Daddy. He is also known to be suffering from advanced syphilis and prone to that disease's irrational behavior.